Bonjour, bonsoir, good evening, good afternoon, good morning, depending on the time that you're watching this. So I've been asked to share my strategy, and so here we go. Nothing special. It's a lot of the information that most of you already know. So I've been focusing on the ORB strategy lately. Um, since January, I really just wanted to be serious about this, and so I decided to stick to one or two strategies. And the number one strategy is the ORB strategy, which ORB stands for opening range breakout. And so I've been using the 15 minutes. So currently, right now, I do have two exit phase, as you may already know. Um, and so most of I had a 5 days streak, and this was mostly with the opening range. And for the most part, you know, the trades that I lost, it was really just me taking some mediocre type of trades that I shouldn't, that I had no business taking. So if I just, stick to the plan and not trade just anything, the success is there. It all comes down to discipline. So, what is the ORB strategy and how does it work? So basically, with the ORB strategy, you're waiting for a break out of that range, opening range. So let's say we're looking at the 15 minutes. Opening range. And so this is at 9:30 a.m. 9:30 a.m. when the stock market opens. So we're gonna go ahead and mark the top, the high of that candle and the bottom of that candle. This is a 15-minute candle, as you already know. So we've marked, this range. So what we're looking for is for a breakout to the upside or a breakout to the downside. And what does that mean? What are we looking for? So we're going to go to a 5 minute time frame, or you can use the 1 minute, but I like to use the 5 minutes. It gives me a better confirmation. Sorry. Sorry, I do have a cold, so apologize for that. But yeah, so what I'm looking for is a candle that will close outside of the opening range. And that's going to be my confirmation that we're about to sell off. We're going to go to the downside. So I'm not trying to ride this thing all the way down here. What I'm looking for is just to take advantage of the 2 to 3 candles um, to the downside, and then hit my target for the day, and I'm done. Which I should be doing that, but sometimes I've been greedy and I would end up giving back those profits, and then I have to wait again for another opportunity. Now you will realize that the market will sometimes retrace back to that range before continuing with the sell-off. Now there's no perfect strategy that's 100%. So sometimes this can just go back and turns out to be a reversal, not a retracement, right? So just to keep that in mind as well, have your stop loss, like protect yourself at all times. Risk management is the way to stay profitable. So with this strategy, it is believed that to be about 50 to 60% uh, success rate. And if you do have a risk to reward ratio of about 2 to 1, in the long term, you will be successful, profitable. So let's see how that goes. If I've been on a 5 day streak, I guess this is where I'm gonna stay if I want to stay profitable. Like if it's working, you don't need to stop it. You just need to keep repeating it. So let's see how that goes. Yeah, I've tried this multiple times, so I'm gonna go back and show you the other times. Um, This is another one as well. What date was this? This was the 3rd of April. So we do have a candle right here. There's a 5 minute, another 5 minute, another 5 minute. This three would make the 15 minutes. So we mark the low of this candle, and then the high of the second candle, which was higher than the third, and these three would make the 15 minutes. So we have this range. This is probably where I could have gotten and then got stopped out if my stop loss was too tight. So with this, I've realized that to protect myself, I can come in really just if I'm coming in too soon than I should, then I can probably just have my stop loss somewhere here. The best idea is to not over leverage. Just come in with a good size and then just put your stop loss in the middle. And then if this thing continues to the downside, you can size up, you can add more to your winning. And then again, just targeting again, um, I mean, 2 to 3 candles and you're good. If you miss this, you can go ahead and wait. It's going to come back to this range and then continue to the downside. Vice versa as well. If this was the top, it tends to do the same thing. So let's see another one. Let's see. I am okay. So here's another one which could have lost money here. I'm not sure if I did trade on this day and if I did lose. But look at it, broke out of this range and then went to the upside all the way and then came back and then retested this level and then back to the upside. So just being patient with this. If you missed it here, maybe wait and then see a clear breakout again, then you can take it. So this is the strategy that I've been working on. The second, another strategy would be when because the stock market closes at 4 p.m. New York time, and so we do have an hour of a break, 60 minutes of a break before the futures market reopens again. And so that was how I ended up passing the second XFA because with that one I was just like, okay, cool. I'm gonna be not super aggressive, but I'm gonna try a different strategy that I myself have realized that this tends to be repeating itself. Maybe I can take advantage maybe I can take advantage of this. And the strategy is I don't even know how to call it, but um, if we go to the let's say the 4 p.m., it's 5 p.m. Sorry, this candle right here. Let's see if I can zoom in. This candle right there. It's 6:55, and then we have an hour. There's no trading going on, and then by 5 p.m. Well, okay. Um, this is 6 p.m. How can I fix this? Let's see. Un momento. So, yeah, I'm not sure if I'm properly explaining this, but anyways, an hour after the market opens, I don't know because this could be because of the time difference, but anyways, an hour. So after the stock market closes, the futures market will close as well. And then when it does, when the futures market reopens after an hour, usually, the market tends to go in the direction it was going before the market closed. So if we were selling off, the market will continue that. Maybe not much, but it will continue that trend to the downside for a little bit or even more. So what I would do is when the market opens right there I just, place the trade and I hope for the best. I have my so the market is gonna it's gonna lock me out at $500 loss, or if not, if it goes my way, then I hit the 50%, which is 1,500, and it seems to have worked. You know, the time, yeah. So I did it. I lost once, and then I did hit it twice. And then obviously the third one was me trying to make small gains, but that wasn't much. So I did this with the practice account couple times before trying it on the combine as well. So you can try that and let me know how that goes.